Within this final MainStage video, I'm going to have a look under the hood at one of the preset concerts, as they're called within MainStage. So this is basically a group of instruments which have been arranged, ready to play. And this particular patch is called Downtempo Dub. And what it does is to combine three separate instruments, which you can see on their separate layers and in their channel strips here. Bass. We've got a very heavily delayed piano up here at the top. And of course, if you wanted to restrict that delay, you'd simply just have to edit the channel strip and maybe pull down the feedback amount for that particular instrument. But perhaps most intriguingly, we've got a series of individual beat loops with one assigned to each key from within Ultrabeat. So what I can do is to trigger individual beat loops from within the keyboard here, and in a moment what we'll do is to open up Ultrabeat and have a look at how that works. Okay, so I've opened up Ultrabeat and I've just turned off the sequencer for a moment, and you can see that there's a particular pattern that's showing in full view mode here, showing me the pattern that's currently loaded. Now you can see that pattern mode down here at the bottom is on, which basically means that a series of patterns can be triggered from individual keys, and you can see those patterns here. On key C-1, here is a pattern. Now, on the next key, there's a different pattern. And you can see that as we go through, there's a whole series of individual patterns that are assigned to each individual key. And in pattern mode, with this being on, it basically means that I can access those patterns externally from a program like MainStage, for example. So effectively what this means is I've got a whole series of individual performable drum loops assigned to each key. And if we flick into performance mode, you can begin to see how a whole MainStage concert comes together. We've got a whole series of dials at the top, and of course the main keyboard with all of those sounds and variations in the middle. And here I've got a master output dial which allows me to bring down the volume. So over the last few videos we've looked at MainStage as a performance instrument and as a controller of parameters, effects, volume, you name it. It can do anything you want.